Hi there, and welcome to another lesson on commonly used English expressions. In this lesson, we're going to study all the commonly used expressions with pigs in them. There are more than you might think, and to be honest, more than I even thought myself when I was preparing for this lesson. So let's get stuck in, and don't forget to hit those all-important buttons if you like the lesson, as it helps me a lot. Okay, so here we go with expressions with pigs. The first one is to be on the pig's back. If you are on the pig's back, then it means that you are in a very good situation because of something that has happened or that you have achieved. Imagine you get a job that allows you to work from anywhere you want, even that dream place on the beach that we all see in adverts. Then someone might say to you that you are on the pig's back. This is the perfect job and you have everything you could ever need. When pigs fly is a common one, and it exists in many languages. We say it when something is very unlikely to ever happen or is implausible. He thinks he's going to own a yacht one day and live in it. Yeah, when pigs fly. The expression can be varied a little bit, but will always have pigs and fly in it. To sweat like a pig is an idiom that simply means someone is sweating a lot. It is quite informal, so don't say it about yourself in a formal setting. Look at that guy over there, he's sweating like a pig. It is a little informal, so probably best not to use it in very formal settings. Sweating profusely can be used for those settings. To be as happy as a pig in muck is when someone is very happy in their current situation. That's it really. Pigs are supposed to like muck. I don't know if that's true or not. This is muck, by the way. You can also call it mud, or rather less formal, shit. So pigs like muck, and if they are in a lot of it, then they are happy. Children on the beach with all that sand are usually as happy as a pig in muck. I don't hear this next one too often, but it is used, and that is, you cannot make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. The meaning is that you cannot make a valuable item from low quality materials. So if you want to make a good wine, you're going to need good quality grapes, and it cannot be made from low quality ones. Now, just to explain the different parts of the expression. So silk is a material used in clothing that is made by moth caterpillars, these little fellas. And it is quite expensive, but very much in demand. A sow is a female pig, and presumably its ear has little value unless you like to eat them like we do here in Spain. Notice the pronunciation of sow. It has the same ow sound as cow. There is another word with the same spelling but different pronunciation, and that is sow, which means sembrar in Spanish. English has many of these types of words, and I will do a lesson on them in the future. The next one doesn't actually have the word pig in it, but it does have hog. Now, I believe they are not the same animal exactly, but they are very much related. Let's not get into that difference between the two here, as it's not important. The expression is to go the whole hog, and it means to be extravagant and leave nothing out. Let me explain. Imagine you are booking a hotel for a weekend away, and you book all the extras, like the spa treatment, the best room, all the excursions they offer, the best meals, etc. Then you can say you are going the whole hog. You can use it in many contexts when you are choosing to have everything. Now, to hog is actually a verb in English, and I use it quite a lot. It means to take more than your fair share of something. You can hog a television, for example, if it is a shared TV and someone is always watching and controlling what is on it, then they are hogging the TV. You can hog food if the food is supposed to be sharing. Maybe you're at a party and there's finger food for sharing, but you are always beside it, continually eating it. But the most common way I use it is for these people. Do you know what I'm talking about? I am talking about people who constantly drive in the middle lane, even when the inside lane is free. Now, I know this is legal in some countries and illegal in others. I am not going to get into the rights and wrongs of it here. In the UK, people who drive in the middle lane constantly are often called road hogs because they are hogging the middle lane. That is, they are taking up more than their fair share of the road. Like pigs to the slaughter. I'm guessing you don't know what slaughter means. Well, it means to kill animals for food. It can be used in other contexts, but it has the meaning of kill normally. A slaughterhouse is where you take animals that are going to be killed for food. It's also called an abattoir. Notice the pronunciation of slaughter. It's like daughter. Words in English with UGH have many different pronunciations, and I may do a lesson on them later. I'll put a link in here when I do that. We use the expression when we want to express that something is being done obediently and in large numbers, but without any concern for the danger ahead. Imagine you are a credit card fraudster and you set up a scam, timo or estafa in Spanish, that many people become victims of. Then you could say it was like leading pigs to the slaughter. It was easy because few of them realized it was a scam. Now you can also say lambs to the slaughter, and in fact that is what I would use, but both are correct. To make a pig's ear of something means to completely mess it up or do a bad job of it. Last night I was making lasagna for dinner and I made a pig's ear of it. I put the wrong tomato sauce in. That's not true, by the way. I always make great lasagna, but you get the idea. Don't ask him to wash the car. He'll make a pig's ear of it, as he always does. You can use this expression in almost any context. I've made a pig's ear of this lesson, so I'm going to start again. If you have any comments or know any other expressions that use pigs, why not share them in the comments section below. If you have got this far in this video, it must mean that you are learning something from it. So please don't forget to subscribe and like. The next few terms here with pig aren't actually expressions, but they use pig. So let's go with it. We can say someone is pig-headed when we want to express that they are stubborn and do not want to change their ways or opinions or listen to other people. It is quite strong, so only use it in extreme circumstances. A male chauvinistic pig is a man who treats women badly and who thinks they are less capable than men. Again, it's quite an insult to call somebody this, so use it with caution. This is a piggy bank. It's where we put our coins so that we can save them up for something. Not very common, I imagine, these days, since we don't use cash so much anymore. To pig out is a phrasal verb and it relates to food. We say it when we eat more than we really should. Some people, when they see a box of chocolates, pig out and eat the entire box. It's not rude, so feel free to use it. The next one is a little bit rude to use, and that is to call someone a pig. It can be used in a wide variety of contexts. If you're having dinner with someone and they are messy and don't have good manners, then you could call them a pig, but use it carefully though. It can be combined with other adjectives like we already did with male chauvinistic pig. We could call someone a sexist pig, which has the same meaning. Again, it's all quite strong, so be careful. You can be a selfish pig, an egotistical pig, a stubborn pig, and many more. This is a guinea pig. This is also translated into many languages. In Spanish, it's conejillo, and it is a type of mammal that scientists use for testing new products and medicines. But we use it in wider contexts. I'm not going to be a guinea pig for your ideas. Note the pronunciation of guinea. So that's all the common expressions I have for you using pigs. There are more, but they're not really that common. Si eres hispanohablante y quieres corregir todos los errores comunes que los hispanohablantes cometen en inglés, echa un vistazo a mi curso en Udemy, centrado únicamente en este tema. El enlace está en la descripción y de vez en cuando ofrezco descuentos. So thank you for watching, and don't forget those all-important like and subscribe buttons. Check out this playlist for many more commonly used expressions in English. See you next time.